14.
Wow.
You might be wondering, how did I get here? So let me take it all from the top, okay? This is my first time election in Nigerian experience. Yo, so I arrived at my polling units by some minutes past 9 a.m. When you arrive, you have to make sure you are at the right polling unit, not another one. So there was this man at the gate, more like the usher of the unit, asking if the last digits on your voter's card is a certain 3 digits. That 3 digits is what makes that polling unit your unit, and everyone in the polling unit has the same last 3 digits. With that confirmed, you have to check your name and the names of voters pasted on the wall or on a board. This is to this is basically to make it easy for the electoral officers to mark you on their physical register instead of searching all the register. Okay, so in my polling unit, we are about 605 registered voters. Okay, so when you know your number, they head straight to the number you provided. That makes it seamless and faster. So afterwards, you're given a certain number depending on when you arrive physically at the polling unit. So I got number 41. That means 40 persons will have to vote before I do. So after that came a little voting education by the presiding electoral officers.
Those that can read, for the learned, those that can read, like there's a poster on the container, on the boxes. There's a poster, we already brought it here, but probably you came late. There's a poster on the boxes. Presidential, senatorial, House of Representatives is there. So when you get there, after doing your thing, you just put it in the right places. You are using your index finger, please. Thank you.
Now when you have completed on this side, then you fold it this way.
Are you going to fold it to the back or inside?
Opposite.
You must be folding it inside.
Exactly. The complete will be here or here. Are you hearing me? I don't want you to do it this way. The ink will touch the other party. So the best way to fold it is this way. Okay? Please, don't allow me to come again.
Okay, so they actually gave us voting education way after the voting has started and people were making mistakes, okay? But let me take it back to before the voting started. Okay, so they showed us the ballot boxes and let us see that the capturing machine has actually captured 0 persons.
I just wanted to see the machine. Please, 0 0. Let's see the machine.
Are you sure?
How about the machine? Is it 0 0?
Yes, it is. I'll show you the box.
Are you sure?
Please, as time goes on, please, I'm begging all of you. The elderly people will be giving chance. Please. The elderly and the person that is pregnant that we can see that is bearing, please. And the elderly and the pregnant.
What are pregnant?
Yeah, I'm pregnant. So.
Any stage is critical. It's very critical. Any stage is very critical.
0. Total accreditation 0.
No problem.
Yes. 0. Please, let's check.
Exactly 9:45 a.m. the electoral officers started declared the voting open. The police officer arrived by 10 a.m. and a lot of elderly people were allowed to vote first. A good number of them. Finally came my turn, guys. This is the 3rd time I should have been voting, but it's actually my first time. Oh God, I'm super excited. You can see it in my body.
You should do one, you should go.
I used to think this as a cliche that in every polling unit there must be someone that will want to cause small trouble. Well, it could be a cliche, but here I saw it for the first time. Like, this man came earlier. He was like, he was so unrest. There was so much unrest around him, okay? And he was carrying this small bottle of gin or something, and he was just trying to make one trouble or the other. We just had to allow him just vote. Everybody just say, what, let him vote, let him vote and go. And we just allowed him vote so that he can vote and go, and peace will reign, literally. After that near disruption, everything carried on as usual. It was a long verification process for me because for some weird reasons, my hands weren't capturing, my fingers weren't capturing, my thumbs, my index finger, they weren't capturing. So at the end of the day, they had to literally capture my face, and that was how it was verified. After the verification, I glided towards the polling booth. Hey guys, so this is actually my first time, so this is my presidential here, right here. Okay, so this is for Lagos State East Senator election. I'm not in Lagos State, so I don't even know. I've done some research anyways, and this is the House of Rep. I've done some research too here. So here goes my index finger. I don't want to waste time here because a lot of people are waiting for me. There. So this is for presidential, right? Okay, where is the party? I'm not seeing it though. Is it my eyes? 1, 2, 3, 4. Jesus Christ. Okay. They did not even put it. These people want to deceive us. No, my hands are dry. Let me use this hand instead. So I'm just behind here. Just somewhere beside in the bushy kind of thing. So yeah, I'm here. Just one side. So I don't want to be part of any conversation. So I'm just here, see if I'm alone a bit. Behind me is where they pasted that stuff. That was the gate where they pasted the names and pictures of people. Yeah. About 2:30 or thereabouts, the INEC officers declared the voting closed. In fact, they don't have to declare, the machine will automatically get locked up. That's what I heard. So we were practically here they were practically disassembling the polling booth here. Okay, so after that, they called the party agents. They came around, they signed 1 or 2 things, and voila, we started sorting and counting the votes. So first came the sorting, because a lot of people place presidential ballot, votes in other boxes. So you can literally get Senate vote in the presidential box. You can get the presidential vote in a Senate box. So they literally have to sort it first. So my polling unit, we had 605 registered voters, but 90 came out to vote. It was so funny. So they had to make sure that everything was like 90. Yeah, so first, and then they started sorting out. So here they're literally sorting things out here.
So all they need to do is to install the three because they are within
Of course, the TV sender.
You will not properly.
Before they will come.
So apparently, if you are thumb printing and your ink just crosses the line to another party, your vote will be considered invalid. So there were a lot of invalid votes, and it caused a little argument. So a lot of people were like, because a certain party's votes, majority of people that voted a certain party had their votes invalid because they couldn't just thumb print in just that one box alone. They had their inks spilling into another box. So it's like, okay, are you voting for two parties? Because how you're not there, you can't even say this is your ballot, your vote. So how can it be counted at, okay, let me say you thumb print and your print enters ABC and DEF party gets. So how are we going to know that it's ABC that owns the vote or DEF that owns the vote? Do you understand?
No, that one is okay. We see the one I'm talking about, the other one. That one, madam, is okay. Look at it.
Can you just allow us to do our job? Because we were trained for this, and this is what we were told. If there's traces of someone voting for two parties, if there's traces of any ink on other parties, it is invalid. It's as simple as that.
Go ahead.
It's difficult to manage human beings, so get to know this.
So after a long while, the results started coming up, and all the results totaled into 90, the total number of people that voted. So I don't think I'm allowed to say the number and announce the results because I'm not an INEC returning officer, but yeah, this is basically how it went in my pre-unit. And my first time experience, I would say it was a 9/10. A 9/10. I'm just lucky because here I was just hearing things and seeing things on social media. I'm like, ooh, I'm just lucky. The experience is so good. Thank God. Thank God.
Where you are coming in the morning, you talk.
14. 15 invalid.